Malvern Explorers. I'm Mrs. Rowe. I'm a second grade teacher here at Malvern Elementary, and I'm going to share with you how to read with your child and how to ask them some comprehension questions to help make sure that they're engaging in the reading. I'm going to share from you from Miss Spider's Tea Party, and this is special to me because this is one of the very first books I bought when I was learning how to become a teacher myself. One lonely spider sipped her tea while gazing at the sky. She watched the insects on the leaves and many flying by. If I had friends like these, she sighed, who'd stay a while with me, I'd sit them down on silken chairs and serve them cakes and tea. Two timid beetles, Ike and May, crept from the woodwork that same day. But when Miss Spider begged, "Please stay," they shrieked, "Oh no!" and dashed away. Three fireflies flew inside that night, their spirits high, their tails alight. They spied the spider web and shrieked in fear, "We'd better get away from here." The little trio did not feel they'd care to be a spider's meal. Four bumblebees buzzed by outside. "Please come to tea," Miss Spider cried. The four ignored her swaying there. She waved a tea towel in the air. She took a cup and tapped the glass. Then one bee spoke to her at last. "We'd be fools to take our tea with anyone so spiderly." When the shadows of the room, just peeking from behind a broom, five grinning faces bobbed and peered. Miss Spider smiled, her heart was cheered. Descending for a closer look, she danced into the gloomy nook, but sadly found these jolly mugs belonged alas to rubber bugs. Some ants strode in, they numbered 6, but ants with spiders will not mix. She brewed them tea from hips of roses. The proud platoon turned up their noses. A fine bouquet concealed its prize of 7 dainty butterflies. Miss Spider, watching from the wall, was not aware of them at all. The tea table was set for 8, with saucers, cup, and silver plate. The cakes were fresh, the service gleamed, yet no one would arrive, it seemed. Her company and no demand left her a cup for every hand. At this point, it's not looking really good for Miss Spider, is it? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think she's ever going to discover any friends that will help her? I'm going to also ask you some questions from my Scholastic reading comprehension strategies. So I can visualize in my head what's happening, and I can feel that she's feeling really sad, and I can wonder what's going to happen when it goes on. I can almost taste those tea cakes and that tea, and it makes me want some. How about you? It kind of reminds me of a time when I was little, because I'm thinking what it reminds me of. Does it remind you of anything? Is there anything that ever happened to you maybe when you were feeling lonely? What do you think you're going to learn from this text? Do you think that you might learn anything about our 7 habits when we do our Leader in Me? Is there any habits that maybe you could do? Maybe you could be a friend to Miss Spider. And what do you think the author is trying to say to you as the reader? Do you think he's trying to help you? And I wonder what's going to happen. Do you think she's going to find some friends? Do you think they're going to discover that Miss Spider really is a nice spider and she doesn't really have any bad thoughts for them? You'll have to read the rest of the story to find out. And parents, there's going to be a link for this. This is just from Scholastic, and it just helps gives you some question stamps so you can ask your child so they can make connections and make sure they're engaging in the reading. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.